Barama was our winner.
Lead dog.
That's
wrong.
All right. But so that's the bad news. The other thing, you guys, in Japan, there's some news coming over from Japan, you guys, that says that the Japanese people are getting a little bit disappointed over the lack of
impatient, right?
You know, I love. First of all, our hats go off to the Japanese people. Wonderful people, stoic. Now, this is also maybe proof that it gets you absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Being wonderful and cooperative gets you fucked. Okay, but I'm serious because, and I remind everybody, this is like the third richest country.
Wait, what'd you say, Dave?
What'd you say, Dave?
I said, really? I've been trying alcohol all these years. And you tell me now?
You got to buy them an extra biscuit.
Be wonderful and stoic, and I'd get fucked. Wait a minute, by who?
By the government.
Oh.
Well, that's what we remind you. I think it's the third largest economy, right? The most prepared country in the world for earthquakes, and this is the best they could do. So that when you think about that, it gets scary. They got people still in shelters with no heat.
Yep.
Okay. They have a whole segment of the area that they won't really admit is poison for at least 15 generations of people. Okay,
right,
all right. Or else you're going to have, and they need to have the wholesale movement, evacuation, and relocation of about 300,000 people.
Right.
And they somehow haven't yet to get started. One of the engineers came forward and said that he thinks that 3 months is not quite an accurate estimate for the cleanup. He said he doesn't think they'll be there in the 3 months.
That to me, that's way much sooner than I expected. I thought this was like I'm talking about a year or two. I was thinking way out. So 3 months.
Hey, that's what they're saying.
I mean, to me that'd be a bright light moment.
Well, it's not going to happen. That's the whole thing.
Okay, all right.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
All right. Well, I tell you what, Mario, you can, if you guys want to think of a worst case scenario, Nat Geo, National Geographic, had something when aliens attack and what would happen as it cascades down. What would happen? This is far worse condition compared to a localized earthquake or a tsunami. The idea of what would happen, although it's theory, I'm laughing. I'm laughing off it. It's hopeless for a lot of folks. Globally. Real bad.
Well, speaking of bringing hope, restoring hope.
Wouldn't you take out a few yourself?
Well, see, that's the beginning of it. That is at level like 4 or 5. It's what happens where this. Okay, I can't even give it away. It's going to come on again. You guys will see it.
Well, since you brought, and we're going to get off the bad shit for a minute, and in order to make a little light of it, Mashable had a series of photos that people sent in. And the photos were all about people who didn't believe that the world was ending. And it's called Rapture Pics. It's really supposed to show you pictures from people who were not prepared for the rapture and got caught unaware. So thank you, Mashable. P. Cashmore, the first one here. See, this is the first. This is the bad timing pic. Yes. Yeah, so I was watching TV. What would Kirk Cameron do?
Oh, man, that's wrong.
Who the fuck's Kirk Cameron?
You don't remember Kirk?
Oh,
yeah,
see, thank you, Dave. Poor dog. These are the wonderful Rapture pictures, okay?
Oh, that's wrong.
These are in sunny California. Some of the surfers did not take the warning seriously.
All the clothes are so neat, Oh.
Found in a truck this morning.
See.
As you can see, many people all over the world took the rapture seriously, as you can tell by these series of pictures coming off the internet. It was a serious thing.
Everybody's dead as a guy.
Yeah, that is something. Everybody dead as a guy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of it. Well, thank you, Mashable.
There you go.
Thank you, Mashable.
Got to give them their props.
Give them their claps. Yeah. Where are our lesbians? Where are they? They haven't. Oh, there they are.
There we go.
Still getting those letters from people kind of insulted. They say, Mario, I don't get it. You just keep saying lesbian screams. And I tell them, listen, Dave, obviously lesbian screams.
Yes.
I don't understand the confusion.
It's clear.
I've had many a lesbian friend write and said, Mario, how'd you know? I said, I'm just talented that way. Now, people say, well, how do you know they're not gay men screams? You amateur.
I know. Tell him,
If there's, we know the scream.
And he really learned this through his dominatrix experiment.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was to tell you. You have to. I did have a bad experience.
You sure did.
I had a bad experience.
That's real.
Watch out for those women with the strap-ons. It's a bad experience. Bad.
I know you guys don't believe him. It's the actual truth.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's not good.
Don't sleep on your stomach. Still traumatized. All right. That's right. All right, you guys. Got to remind you the top Twitter trends for this week. Let me tell you the top Twitter trends. First of all, number 10, the Eurovision Song Contest. That's right, the Eurovision. Do you know it? Have you heard of it? All right, well, it's the number 10 twittering twin. Lord, that's what I get for drinking that scotch before the shows again. All right, let me read you. The 56th annual Eurovision Song Contest was won by the Azerbaijani entry Running Scared. So that's number 10. 2.5 Men is the topic for number 9. Ashton Kutcher.
Yep.
Bringing his millions of Twitter followers.
Yeah.
They're going to rewrite the show for Ashton. Number 8, Lady Gaga. Oh, from her latest album, Born This Way. You know, Gaga's looking better and better to me.
Yeah.
Freaky different.
You like her?
I'm not sure, but you sort of want to bone her, sort of.
That's not a good endorsement.
But see, I mean, it's just a whole different. She's unique. And
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 7 on the prominent Twitter trends. Man, say that again yourself. Twitter trends. Dominique Strauss-Kahn, that's right, the IMF chief, spent some time at Rikers Island. Now he's under armed guard at the hotel, enjoying the shrimp.
That's cold. That's cold.
And the cable television.
That's cold, man.
One thing about Rikers Island, it'll teach you to appreciate cable porn. You get a whole different feel for it after spending the night in Rikers. All right. Number 6 topic, Spanish politics. That's right. The 2011 May Spanish protests, also referred to as the 15M movement. The Spanish Revolution is a big thing going on in Spain right now, calling for radical change, Vic. Have you heard of it?
No.
That's why there's Twitter.
Hey, dude.
That's why.
I think the Twitter is a conspiracy that cannot be confirmed by the popularity, and I think it's all a conspiracy.
So insightful, my brother.
Thank you, man.
All right. Number 5 Twitter trend. Friday the 13th. Even though it's May 23rd, Friday the 13th is still trending. It's God's way of showing you should get a job. Get off the damn computer. Okay. Say like number 4, Twitter trend, the Vampire Diaries. And number 3, not much better, the Jonas Brothers. Man.
Oh, that's unexpected.
This explains to Dave why he avoids Twitter.
Yeah.
And number 2, soccer football, as the Stroke played Manchester City. That's right, they were trying to get those final eliminations.
Yes, sir.
All right, but number 1, it's the Bieber.
Yeah.
It's the Bieber. Justin Bieber. Sounds very much like something else.
His world.
Justin Bieber is our Twitter trend.
Yeah.
I know you guys like that.
Although I have to go ahead, because everybody's seeing that wonderful date of the 13th through the 19th. They're probably thinking this is a rebroadcast. Your Twitter trend had May 13th through the 19th. So are we rebroadcasting? Because today's the 23rd. Check me if I'm wrong.
Like
man.
I said, good news, bad news. Yes, you are late for work. That's the truth.
I just wanted to remind the people who saw that wonderful date. I'm on your side. You
All right. So we went through the good news. We went through some of the other. Let me give you some of the good news.
About time.
And you may not realize it, but our following has a strange attraction for marriage. They love marriage. They have a lovely affinity for child support and alimony. And I've said so often here, I get the whole check.
That's so cool.
No alimony. No.
You're not endorsing relationships at all, man.
But we know marriage is sacred. Sacred, and the women that we know remind us constantly just how sacred marriage is. So we're going to show you what may be, perhaps, and ladies, get ready for this, just to show you our feminine side without sleeping on our stomach. We're going to show you our feminine side by showing you the most elaborate marriage proposal. This marriage proposal is so delightful. Even hardcore anti-marriage folks are just lining up to see it. I myself watched it at least 5 times last night. It's a wonderful laxative.
So are you hardcore anti-marriage, man?
It's wonderful. I feel so light today. Whole thing just cleansing.
See,
Cleanse.
that tells you where he stands, you guys. You're not helping the women who are looking at. He's kind of biased.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as part of our morning news, we bring you absolutely the greatest marriage proposal ever in the history of mankind. Are you ready?
I hope you get
You ready?
a surprise commercial.
All right. There's a guy. He wants to marry this girl, and he wants to surprise her with a movie trailer, asking her father for permission. So her brother Charlie takes her to a movie. She doesn't know she's about to see a movie. Let's watch. Oh, he. Is there sound with this? There she is in the corner for those of you slow folks. I know you forgot your helmet this morning. Look at the bottom.
A love story so true, it couldn't have been written.
I know how much she means to you. I know how much you love her. I know she's your heart.
She's sitting in the theater. She's starting to get a
There
hint.
comes a time when every father lets his little girl go.
I just want you to know that I love her too, and I am by no means trying to steal her away from you.
To another man that loves her as much as he does.
I want to spend the rest of my life with her. She is my heart, my friend, my everything.
It's a story about 2 people who find true love right around the corner.
She is nothing like any woman I've ever met before, and everything I've always wanted and more.
That teaches us everyone out there does have a soulmate.
I want you to know that I'll protect her. I will honor and respect her, and treat her the way she deserves to be treated.
And that every true love story isn't in the movies.
I didn't even know what real love is, but she is showing me and teaching me every day. It might be old-fashioned, it may not even be necessary, but it's important to me, and I know it's important to your daughter that I do this as well. I'd like to have your blessing, sir. May I have your daughter's hand in marriage?
You have my permission for a hand in marriage. I would love to have you as a son-in-law.
Oh, man. Look at her.
Coming this winter from Universal Studios, making the movies jealous.
What are you waiting for?
Jesus.
Oh, there you go. Now that's the man. There you go. Snack time.